Thank you for joining us on the Smile Effect Podcast. I'm your host, Catrina Houston, mom, dental hygienist, author, and life enthusiast. Have you ever thought the universe was sitting back and having a good laugh while seeing how much pain you can actually endure? You are not alone. Every single person has a story, and it's in these stories of pain and struggle that if we allow ourselves, we will find beauty. This is your life, your one and only shot to live your truth. Don't wait for someone to tell you you can. Use your story as power to break free from the past and become who you are meant to be. On this show, I will talk to people just like us, those who have struggled but fought to break free from the past so they could turn their pain into purpose. Stop telling yourself that you're not good enough and live the life you are meant for. Are you ready? Let's do this. I cannot believe it. It is episode 1. I have been toying with the idea of starting a podcast for over a year now. But as usual, life happened and fear happened. And well, let's just be honest. Sometimes we just make ourselves a nice little nest right there in the sight of comfort and we take the easy road. But recently, my world was a little rattled. And after I gave myself some time to reflect, I realized that the universe was actually giving me a gift. You see, there's not a lot of things in this world that I'm great at. Let's just be honest. I'm a good cook most of the time. I'm a good writer. Well, I enjoy it anyway. And I'm a good mom. When I'm not forgetting that my 6-year-old daughter has Girl Scouts after school and I go into full-blown panic mode and yell at the bus driver because she didn't get off the bus. Ugh. Be easy on yourselves, guys. This parenting stuff is hard. But the one thing I am great at is getting over shit. Guys, I could write a book about the things that I've been through. And one day I will. From being a foster child to sexually abused and being in an abusive relationship, I've been through it. But so have you guys. I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't cry or drown myself in a bottle of wine for a week straight and refuse all interaction with the human race, because I do. But somehow, I just find a way to move on. But here's the key. I don't just move on. I work through the pain. I look for the meaning in these moments. I read a quote from Atticus recently that said, "She wasn't born herself. She found herself over a long and treacherous road, and the more treacherous the road became, the more of herself she found." You see, it's in the darkness where we find our purpose, you guys. But why is it that some people can find the light while others stay trapped? That is the reason for this show. Let's face it, life is hard, and nobody is getting out of here without at least one or more heart-wrenching, kick-in-the-gut, how-will-I-ever-survive moments. But I don't want you to just survive. I want you to live, truly live, with a smile on your face. One day, that smile will be so infectious that it will not only set your soul free, but it will save others from their darkness. Before you know it, you will create the smile effect. Here's the deal, guys. I am producing this podcast 100% by myself. That means all the editing, all the show notes, scheduling and completing all the interviews. And guess what? I am not tech savvy. So if I can do this podcast, you guys can do anything that you put your minds to. I want this to be the best show that it can possibly be. I want to interview and bring on amazing, inspiring people who will help you break free from whatever is holding you back. You are here for a reason. You're important. You should be living your life the way you are meant to. Don't sit back in the corner and say that you're not good enough. This is your year, and you're going to break free. And you are going to make a difference, whatever it is. You know there is something inside of you that wants to break free. You've got it. Let's do it. Let's dust ourselves off together and let's get inspired. If there's anybody who's inspired you, send me a DM on Instagram and we'll see if we can get them on the podcast. Until next time, I'm Catrina Houston, and thanks for listening to The Smile Effect.